Hello, this is King Zombies here. Um, I'm doing something a bit different. I said that at the beginning of every new thing I do that's different, but yeah, I'm doing something a bit different right now. Um, you don't need to see my desktop. I don't. You might have been able to, but like, um, I think I'm gonna. I don't know what I want to name this series really. It'll be in description or not description, but the title of the video. But um, I am coding on camera. I'm using Microsoft Visual Studio. It's pretty much free. Right now, I'm just polishing up a thing I did a while ago for shiny hunting, softer sets, random counters. Changing. I'll show you what I've done right now, I guess. Ignore that sound. You can choose different person. I want to try. I want to make it so it doesn't highlight it too, so it's not like stupid. Um, but yeah, you can obviously do this, and then you could like press any button on your keyboard, or just spacebar, I guess, and probably enter. I thought it was every button. It was something else I was doing. And it'll do the last button you clicked. Um, that's useful. I'm going to finish up this project in this episode, but the next episode of this series, I want ideas from whoever's watching this as to what to do, because I, I actually don't know what I want to do with the coding right now. I've done a lot of things. I'll probably show like images of them. If not, say something about that in the comments. Um, also don't know how to change a what's this combo box so that it's in the center. I've looked through this. I just started working on this a couple minutes ago. I haven't done any coding for a while either. Um, but yeah, I'll get back when I've done more of this then. Okay, I've done a little bit of work on this so far. I'll just put it up real quick, run it up. Of course, it starts lagging as soon as I hit record. Um, Mostly the only thing I really did was it now shows. Whoops. I obviously didn't bug test this. Interesting. Whoops. Okay, I see I know what I did. But for the first 8, I wanted to show you how I did the ninth one them by myself. So, how I get the pictures to work so that they aren't going through the weird setup is that I'll close this so I can show you myself. You double click my project and you go into resources, most likely probably on like application or whatever, and then you just drag and drop from a folder that has just a bunch of all the pictures you want, and then you can just basically use this line of code to call upon them pretty easily. Yeah, I know what I did. This should be shiny. So I'll show you the code. Basically, I haven't done more than the first 9 at the moment because like it's a pain to do. I probably won't get through all of them this video. I know I said I was going to finish this video. That's not gonna happen. Go ahead and, if you want to see me working on this more, it's mostly gonna be the same thing over and over again. Go ahead and say so, I guess. I don't know why you would, but sure. Okay, so what I do is, I should probably show you this. It's called pick normal using camel case. So that over here, in case you don't see it for whatever reason, like when a cursor doesn't show up or whatever, because that sometimes happens. Um, this is for the normal sprite of the Pokemon. Over here, this is the shiny one, pick shiny. And I'm using it so that whenever CBO target, which is the combo box that's showing the target of your target, whenever this updates, it will show those. That's what this here is. When CBO target selected index changed, yeah, when it changes, it'll do it. So I'm using a select case so that every time it updates or changes, it will run this select case. It will look to see what the text is, which is what's showing right here. So when you change it, it does stuff. And if it is like this, it will clear it, of course, because like that's nothing. But if it is like Bulbasaur, then it will change it to the Bulbasaur normal and Bulbasaur shiny on the opposite side. Here, I'll write out the code. Can I zoom in on this? Oh, yeah, I can. Just to make it a little easier for people who can't, who have small monitors or something, or they can't see in HD or whatever. So what I do is pick normal, which is the left one that shows the normal pick Pokemon sprite. I'm going to use the image of it. I use tab to autocomplete. My dot resources dot, and this one I want to be Blastoise. See, it's already coming up with the showing it. I want the normal one, and then for pick shiny, which is the other picture box dot image to change the image format or whatever. My dot resources dot, I'll go ahead and press B for Blastoise. If there's a lot more, I would obviously go more letters in so that it's less of a list. Go to the shiny version. Press tab on this one so I don't create an extra space. And it's done. Now Blastoise works. Yeah, now I can start it. It won't take a second. Shouldn't take this long, but whatever. Of course, if you want to, you can just use a scroll wheel. Much easier. And yeah, I fixed that already. Now it doesn't do anything beyond that because I haven't put that code in. Nothing will happen. But it's nice little pictures to be able to make it a little bit better. So you choose your Pokemon. They appear on each side. Normal version versus shiny. The normal was obviously flipped because yeah, I just used Photoshop to I'll show you. I used Photoshop and I'll just use one of these. What I did was I guess I can zoom it in for you. I go to image, I trim it, which gets rid of all the, when I click trim, it gets rid of all the transparent pixels, which is just nothing, what's nothing of it. And then for the normal version, I'll also go to image and I'll go to image rotation, flip horizontally. That's what I did. I don't want to save. And changing any of these will update them for this program, which is nice. So yeah, I guess I'll get back to you in a bit because this would be a really short video, and I want to show at least like I'm going to try for the first generation. I should be able to do that pretty easily. And then I'll see you guys there and I can show it off a little bit more. Okay, so I've done a fair bit to this program. I would say I'm finished, like completely. Um, this looks basically the same. I added this the other day. Wow, don't lag. So you could select like different groups of Pokemon. I'll start at I'll start from the top, I guess. This I've probably gone over stuff I already went over in the video. Oh well. I added try statements to make it so that when it's tried to add one to itself whenever you click the button or any of the buttons here, the four, um, it will, if you don't have a number in there, it won't break. It will just turn into 0. Yeah. I did that for all 4. Then I have this, which is what I had before, except I don't think I had these in there for them. For what you saw. I had this. But these will just like are for these, but these things here, they say if it can evolve or if it evolved from something. Sorry about my voice. Well, and if it can, it will say what Pokemon it is, and if you click the button that goes with it, it will send you to that Pokemon. Um, it should at least. It does for the ones I've tried it with. If there's a lot. I'll show it when I'm going farther down where that goes in. So yeah, if I can get to the end of this select case, it's really, really long. I think I'm almost done. I'm not. What am I saying? Almost done. Come all the way down. I've done all of the Pokemon all the way through Volc Volcanion. Yeah. And then here I have the evolving and devolving buttons. I have it so that with the text, what happens? Um, I have a string as a global variable string way up here. It's str Pokemon. Come back down. I am setting that equal to for when you click the devolve, what it says for the devolution, what it says here. When you click this button, it sets it to the string to whatever's here. If you click evolve, it does the same for this one over here. And then it's running this sub command. I didn't know what else to call it. I just called it sub Pokemon. And this adds a lot of other stuff. So, no matter what it's called, I did this for all Pokemon just in case. Like, oh, they added evolution for it or whatever. Or if I want to have to do it ever again for something, it will send, if it says, like Bulbasaur, for example, for either of those, it will send you to Bulbasaur. It just it does it by it's setting this right here to that Pokemon, and it fixes it. And that's another really long section. How much farther? And then I come to stuff that like I'm 100% sure I have not shown yet. It is this right here. That's the rest of everything. So if I go into the collection of it, I have, these are all the different selections in this all Pokemon stuff. By default, it's set to all Pokemon, meaning that this right here will have all the Pokemon in it. You can also do starters, normal Pokemon, all the different types of Pokemon, and legendaries. I don't think there's really any other groupings I would need. Because yeah. So here's case all Pokemon. Oh, I should start from up here. First of all, it clears everything in this. Everything. And then it selects, it makes it at 0, like this non-existent Pokemon that I put in just so that it would have something to go to. And it will basically just turn off all of these stuff over here. Then it finds, it depends on, for every time this changes or updates, it will do this. Run this code. So then it will, this is just all of the Pokemon again. Just me putting it all in. That took forever. Then it goes to starters, which is not too many of. Normal type, fighting, flying, poison, ground, rock, bug, ghost, steel, fire, water. There's a lot of water. Grass, electric, psychic, ice, dragon, dark, and fairy types. There's also the legendaries at the bottom. Yeah. There's a It's really weird seeing all that works. Well, that's all the code. I don't want to do any more of this. It takes for absolutely forever to add, like, even just one generation of Pokemon. Hours for one section. I'll start this and show it off. I've actually been using this program for the most part. For my shiny videos, I've been using this, just going like this and pressing space every time. I can now go to like search up legendaries and just scroll through them. They're based on the order they are in the Pokédex, the National Pokédex. Yeah. Yeah, so the first one, legendary I got using this, right here, Mesprit. I also then got, what's it, Regice and Regirock, which this picture doesn't show what Regirock really looks like. Regirock is chocolate. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, this is useful to be able to like just see what they look like. So you're like, I kind of know what it's supposed to look like, so I could double check and stuff in case I miss the sparkles like I did for Mesprit. Mesprit. But yeah, this has been the first video of me coding on you that I've put at all. I started this just for reference in case, like, the September, and right now it's the beginning of winter break. Um, don't if you're going to suggest things for me to code next time, um, make it something that is not as grindy as this. I spent way too long on this, but yeah. This has been King Zombies. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully my voice sounds better.